Whoa, hold on. What's good, y'all? Back at it again with another reaction. If you're new to the channel, my name is Shadiq and you're not locked into Crossover Media. None of these artists are slouches, so I know this one is going to be really good. Some people were saying that people are sleeping on this one. At least in terms of the poll that I dropped, they were saying that this is one of those that I really got to check out. And I really and truly, like, none of them are slouches. Like I said, Tion's been on a very good path lately. M24, he does some very interesting collaborations. And again, Burner, not to be stepped on either. So listen, man, I don't want to hold y'all too much longer. Let's get it. I'm already enjoying this. The whole orchestra vibe. I guess it matches the Boss theme, because it says Hugo Boss. So I guess that matches the Boss theme. I'm already liking this because there's a narrative to it. It sounds like a BKB. I'm the best. I'm the best. I'm just actually the best. I'm actually the best. BK is one of my favorite producers. Not one of, he is my favorite producer. Between him and C Beats, and obviously Chirac, that's the homie. Once he becomes more established, he's also going to be up there with them. I promise you, yo. But anyway, BK is one of my favorite producers. And I'm enjoying the fact that this one has something else to the visual. That shut me up real quick. Hold on, my bad. That edit was clean. Ooh, I like how it's like you're seeing the same people from slightly different angles. Like you saw the first person shot, and I recognize because of the watch. So that's cool. That's the things that make videos interesting, you know? Ooh. Whoa, hold on. M24 is one of those artists where he backs out something new or different every once in a while. It catches you off guard. I like how he has this thing where it's his voice kind of on top of itself, right? It has like 2 tracks or whatever. And it's not even ad-libs. Like he's saying things and on both tracks, but they just really complement each other really well. It doesn't sound like they're clashing too hard. Like it almost sounds like 2 different people. Oh, my man. And that's what I love about BK. He just knows the perfect ways and the perfect moments to bring in and out the vocals. Like he doesn't let it ride out the whole way through to the point where you kind of become desensitized to it. Like he introduces you to it in the beginning, so you know that it's there, drops it out so that way the vocals don't interfere with what the artist is doing, then brings it back. Like those things, gotta appreciate it. I said I've done it in drip. Jeez. I like the visual. Like it's nothing super duper deep, but it's the fact that there's layers to the visual. I just really enjoy it. This is one of the things I want to play it back because I really want to actually watch what's going on in the story. Like that's one of the things that I've kind of been wanting more out of drill. Like yeah, obviously you're gonna talk about certain things, right? But at least make what we have to watch add a little bit more to the experience. You feel me? Oh my god, this concept is so cool. It's like, I know he's saying something, but I couldn't really take it in because it almost sounded a little bit slurred. And I know it's not that, it's just his accent, but it was hard for me to really take it in. You know what's funny? M24, he said it before. Drill and fail. What song was it? He said that drill and fail before too. I think probably other artists have said it as well. So it's probably a thing that people say. But I like the fact that he said it, and I know that M24 has said it before too. Also, I'm happy that y'all have, you know, the parking spots actually like measured out and lined or whatever. That's what it looks like. We don't have that here in New York, so people just be doing whatever the hell they want. But anyway. BK is just a freaking magician, B. This beat is beautiful. Chill with the Smith, I ain't talking. That's the kind of wordplay I like to hear. That's the kind of wordplay that I like to hear. This beat, it's a really nice beat. I'm gonna send my commentary for that. I'm gonna send my commentary for that. On the beat. Nice singing like Wesley Nelson in there for paper. I ain't no raver still. Spending it very like Neymar. Young and come so he got the shaver. Chewy this Smith, I ain't talking about Jada. I don't even need an army, even with my aunties till I got it on me at the plus no one. Ooh. That was a nice flow pattern too. Tia's been evolved. I've been evolved. I don't even need an army, even with my aunties till I got it on me at the plus no one. Welcome to the party. It's money, but ain't a lot of naughty. 95 rats ain't flipping is round me. Now that I'm up with brothers in Saudi, chilling the road, but riding the Audi. Nah, we have to pull Tion, because Tion's actually spinning this. We have to pull Tion. We have to pull Tion. I'm not gonna lie, Tion is spinning this. We have to pull him. I'm not gonna lie to you. Don't tell them. Swinging my arms and felt them. But so hard, there's bread and filled them. Nice singing like Wesley Nelson in there for paper. I ain't no raver still. Spending it very like Neymar. Young and come so he got the shaver. Chewy this Smith, I ain't talking about Jada. I don't even need an army, even with my aunties till I got it on me at the plus no one. Welcome to the party. It's money, but ain't a lot of naughty. You know, honestly, I have to say, I wish that they just did this with the visual the whole way through. I feel like the moments of them kind of going back and forth between like jumping out of the story versus jumping just to the people, you know, chilling in the what looks like a hallway or something. It's just like, it kind of is a little bit unnecessary. I think that it does the story a little bit of a disservice. Like, they could have let the whole thing rock as its own narrative, in my opinion. It's like the video has a little bit of an identity crisis. You know what's funny? I don't know why in my head I had Bitcoin. I don't know why. For some random reason, Bitcoin was in my... This is why I need to just start saying the things that's on my mind. For some reason, Bitcoin is in my head, and then out of nowhere, they have this thing, which looks like the Bitcoin logo. So random. I guess maybe that's... Oh, so it's like they got money because maybe, I guess, I don't know. So in this channel, we hold the vowels. That means we're gonna get straight into it, and I'm giving this one just above a 9. It's crazy because I actually missed M1 on the beat's tag in the beginning. Usually his tag is like the very first thing. Like, it's on like 0 like on the timestamp. This time it was a little bit more subtle, so I missed it, but I really enjoyed this one a lot. This was a very good song. This combination sounded really good together, coupled with the visuals. Everything about it was just super enjoyable. The flows were just so dope. I think having all of these different people on it made the flows feel so much more special. Everybody had a moment, or just had a thing that was just really good. Like the moments that stood out to me were definitely that moment with M24 that literally made me say, ooh, like I physically reacted. And then Tion, he spun it. And Burna in general, he had a really good flow. I just think his clarity could be a little bit better in some moments. Maybe I'm bugging, but overall, I don't really have much complaints. Now, as much as I love this beat, it just felt so familiar. It just had something that felt like another song, and I realized what it was. It's Diamonds by T Xandos and iSong.
I don't like friends and I don't have much, so my name my big don't mention. Big bags, not them girls start whiling. Young boy from Sierra Leone, so how you gonna talk about diamonds?
Like if you play the songs back to back, you can kind of feel the similarity, and it's funny because that one is also a collab, but it's between BK and Ghosty, and it makes sense, right? Because you can hear in like the 808s, at least in my opinion, right? That's where it sounded like, well, in Diamonds, Ghosty kind of took the reins, and on this one, it sounds like that's where M1 probably took the reins a little bit. I think BK probably took a little bit more of the reins around like the melody and stuff. I could be wrong, it's just an assumption, but that's the way that it feels. And that's the main reason why I can't really give this one more than an 8.5 for the beat, although BK is definitely my favorite producer. It's just the fact that it doesn't really wow me like that that's keeping me from giving it a higher score. But like it's just really good other than that. Like just the moments where the vocals drop out and come back, the chops in there, those are just all of the things that I love out of a beat. So for all intents and purposes, it's perfect in terms of my preferences, but in terms of a whole song, the beat isn't really where this one shines. Although I do think that it having a slightly brighter kind of element to it, while also being contrasted by a little bit of grit, that's what really holds it all together with the visual too. It makes it something a little bit more engaging and captivating, right? Versus just kind of regular drill where it's just like, all right, you said what you said, you know, whatever, it was rude or it was this or it was that. This time around, it was like, it just had a little bit more of an inviting feeling to it. And then lyrically as well, everybody had their moments, but this one wasn't a song that's like wowing me lyrically, right? Like again, everybody had moments, but this isn't a lyrical song in my opinion. This is one of those where it's the energy that everybody had, and it's the moments everybody had, and it's the fact that they're all just flowing so well with each other and with themselves, like the moments where they were kind of just complimenting themselves, right, in their particular verses. That's what I really like. And really, this is one of those that I would love to play again. It has everything that I like out of a drill song in particular. But let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below, and as always, hang tight for some more reactions. I do got more of this coming for y'all, but until next time, peace.